There are many pathology laboratory software packages available incorporating a mortuary section. These are fairly limited in their scope and generally cater for recording admission and discharge of patients and little else. These packages often have the feel of an ill-conceived afterthought. Eden provides a comprehensive all-in-one database solution for mortuary and bereavement services. Designed in partnership between Purple Matrix and anatomical pathology technicians, Eden is the most advanced and versatile mortuary software package currently available. Let us take you through the main features of the system. Eden is accessed through password-controlled user logins. Users can be set with various levels of access, from read-only to full access, on to administrator level. Each user has a unique username and password. Administrators can reset passwords and make any amendments to core elements of the system, such as user accounts and causes of death. As many users as necessary may be added to the system. From the main login screen, users may access the various components of Eden through the easy-to-navigate menu buttons. Enter New Body accesses a blank form to enable the user to add the required details. Fields on the main screen include the patient's name, date of birth, date of death, ward or area brought from, hospital number, NHS number, and funeral director details. It is also possible to add many of these details through the use of a barcode reader by scanning in a barcode on a patient's identification bracelet. Progress with completion of medical certificate of cause of death and coroner's referrals can be entered for each patient. The system can record the name of the pathologist, the date of the post-mortem examination, post-mortem number, coroner's officer, the date the referral was made, and the date that the coroner cleared the case. Validations within the system are designed to prevent release of patients without the coroner's authority. Where the coroner has given authority for release, and this is correctly entered onto the system then enables a clearance form to be printed for signing by the appointed funeral director. However, if the coroner cleared date has not been entered, the system prevents a user from printing a clearance form. Perhaps one of the most valuable system features that Eden has to offer is the Tissue and Organ Retention section. Accessed through the Specimens button in each individual patient's record, details of tissue and/or organs retained at post-mortem examination can be entered. Multiple entries can be made simply by completing each line on the record. Once an entry has been made on the record, you will see that the status on the main screen of the patient's record indicates the number of specimens retained. The database requires a choice to be entered for the disposal option before a clearance form can be generated to release the patient. The default option on screen is Decision Pending. Until this status is updated to reflect the type of disposal instructed, the clearance form cannot be generated. Where the next of kin wishes the retained tissue or organs to be reunited with the body, the date of return must be entered before the clearance form button becomes active. The name of the person reuniting the tissue is also recorded. For all other disposal options, the clearance form button becomes active once an option has been selected. This feature is designed to prevent patients being discharged from the mortuary without first ensuring tissue disposal wishes have been followed. Other specimens retained at post-mortem examination can also be recorded in the toxicology and microbiology sections within the specimens screen. Recording of these specimens does not affect the release of patients from the mortuary. For cases that are not under the jurisdiction of the coroner, details of the cause of death, the name of the doctor completing the MCCD and cremation forms, and date of completion can be entered. If cremation or burial has not been selected on the system will alert the user to this and ensure this information is not overlooked. If at this stage a user tries to print a clearance form, a further validation on the system will prevent this until details of the cremation part 2 doctor and the date completed are entered on the system. The system also boasts a future-proof feature to incorporate the introduction of the medical examiner system due for introduction from April 2013. A comprehensive property section enables the logging and tracking of any property brought to the mortuary with the patient. You will notice that the system offers a visual reminder, property to be collected, that there is property with the patient. Once the property has been collected, this reminder will automatically reset to no. When all or part of the property is collected, a property receipt form can be generated from the system and the electronic record can be updated detailing who collected the property and the date of the collection. Bodies in storage takes the user to the list of all patients currently in storage within the mortuary. The total number of patients is displayed on screen. From here, it is possible to enter an individual record to retrieve or add to the data previously entered. Records can be accessed either directly from the drop-down list or isolated by entering the first few characters of the patient name in the search bar at the bottom of the screen. Where there are several patients with similar names, the drop-down arrow can be used to scroll to the required patient. Selecting the Reset button then takes the user back to the main list of patients currently in storage. Once a patient has been released from the mortuary and a date entered in the Date Collected field, the record is automatically removed from the Bodies in Storage screen. All records can still be accessed by conducting a search. Each individual record provides access to the correspondence section for that particular patient. Here, users can access record details of conversations with next of kin, funeral directors, coroner's officers and care staff. The system automatically records the date and the time of the entry, together with the staff member details currently accessing the record. This provides a useful narrative of all correspondence for each case that all staff are able to access, making it easy to see at a glance what conversations have previously been held between staff and contacts. The system makes it very easy to enter correspondence details for family members. The calendar facility can be accessed in two ways, either directly from the main screen or through an individual patient's record using the Book Appointment button. Access from an individual record automatically enters the details of the patient. A drop-down list of contacts stored on the record from the correspondence section enables the user to enter the details of who is attending the appointment. Beside the appointment slot selector, the diary page opens to enable viewing of appointments already booked for any given day. This prevents accidentally double booking appointments. Where property is to be returned to next of kin, the property details also display in the appointment field to alert staff to this. Each user can be assigned a unique colour to help identify which staff member the appointment was booked by. Management Reports provides a number of tailor-made reports to suit your needs. Extracted data can be exported into Excel spreadsheets, which is useful for sharing data with other departments within your organisation. Management reports and templates can be added into the system as part of the development of your software package. Please ask for details when you contact us.